Welcome to Tekidia Mini MBA Brief. I'm DBC. Okay, quick. Just received questions, and one has to do with how to launch an AI startup. And I must say here is something that I have not done myself, but looking at the studies that we have done over the last few quarters to understand the ways companies are launching AI big solutions, consumer-based AI systems into the market, I can summarize into three broad categories. The first category here is that if you do not have demand or customers on day one, your best bet is technically to look for a platform or a company that has their user base. And in the case of ChatGPT, they went with Microsoft because Microsoft has millions of users. And because of that, their company becomes very, 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 very impactful on day one. It's key to understand that a key feature of that product is that many people are using that product because many people are using that product. That tendency for everyone within that platform to also derive more value from that product is going to be very high. So with ChatGPT powering Bing and other technology solutions and products that Microsoft has, ChatGPT can actually collect more data, improve its algorithm, and then become a better product to those customers that is also feeding from. So for ChatGPT, the path was look for that company that has the users already. There is a Chinese company called Temu, and this company launched in the United States of America over the last few months. And what they do is they make it possible that AI systems can actually help people shop. In other words, an e-commerce company that is powered by AI. And that AI powering that e-commerce company, they now help you discover products and also help you find a better way of actually paying lesser for those products. For their own, they didn't partner with any company. Rather, they spent millions of dollars to acquire those customers right at the point they are launching into the market. And that was the reason why they also bought a 30, I think, very, very short, about 30 seconds or maybe 60 seconds on Super Bowl, America's largest sports festival, and they paid about $5 million for that. Just imagine a startup spending up to $5 million for 30 seconds, because they have to do that to acquire many users, because until they have a critical number of users, their products will not actually attend that optimal point where they need to deliver the best possible value they can deliver to customers. And of course, you don't have to partner with people. You don't have to spend a lot of money on launch if you already have those customers within yourself. And that is the case of Google. As Google takes Bard, its AI chatbot, into the world, Google, of course, has the numbers. And that is also going to be a very, very huge competitive positioning for that company, because the numbers are going to come because the demand is already within the company. So if you plan to build an AI system, you need to go beyond the mindset of supply. Supply is creating an AI technology, but in this business, a critical part for you to be successful has to do with ability to influence and control demand, the users, because they are going to be the ones that will give you the data that will make that AI system advance at a very, very fast pace, so that it becomes relevant today, becomes relevant tomorrow, and becomes relevant the day after. You need to raise money, and tons of money, if you cannot partner, or if you do not have the users within yourself. Because unlike your industrial age business model, where controlling, influencing supply was the most strategic thing a company could do. In our time and in this AI age, I have realized it's not really the supply that matters, but who has access to demand. If you don't have it, you cannot partner. That means you have to have a fund to go and acquire the demand, because through that demand, you can actually improve that product and advance the specific mission you want to advance. So if you are now thinking of how to launch an AI system and you're starting off a startup, there are very critical decisions you have to make. If one of those decisions, you have to ask yourself, where am I going to get the users? In a case, I have not raised truckloads of money to actually help me be in a good position to improve that AI system through the data I will feed it. You know, we look at great brands, look at universities. It may be very, very difficult to see some new species of AI systems coming out of universities unless they figure out how to get the data. Now, they're going to build models, but they have to send and sell or share or license those models with platforms that already have that data, or platforms that have the money to buy that data. And I'm hoping that this can help you shape your strategy, because I don't want you to just think that it's all going to be all tech, code, build, write models, create models, solve equations, calculus. Fine. But at the end, to make it a business, demand and how you get that demand is going to be very, very impactful for you to go and fix that problem.